What are you going to do? Are you going to come up? Okay. Let me get my comfy pillow here. Hi guys. Making another video right after my last one. First of all, welcome. And please hit like and subscribe if you like my channel or my videos. Please, you help out this single mom. Helps a lot to get the videos out there. But to me, this is an important video because I am so tired of all the hate, bigotry, and racism, judgment that's out there, and it really upsets me. I don't know how you were raised, but I was raised by parents who had no racism or bigotry or judgment, that type of thing at all. I was lucky to be raised that way. But I see so much hatred and racism and bigotry online that it just sickens me. And to be honest with you guys, I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. In my mind, I don't care if you are gay, if you're trans, if you're straight, if you're black, if you're white, if you're brown, what your religion is. I don't care about any of that. All I care about is, are you a good and kind person? Do you care about others? Do you have empathy? Are you helpful to others? Do you make somebody feel good about themselves? That type of thing. That's all I care about. I don't care about any of that other stuff that I mentioned, because to me that's the least important thing. And I see so much hatred out there, so much judgment. And it infuriates me. We don't have the right to tell anybody how they should live their lives, who they should love, what religion they should be in, what they should believe in, what they should or shouldn't believe in. We don't have the right to do that. All of us are individuals. All of us have individual minds and thinking of our lives, and how we want to run them, and how we want to run our life, and how we want to be in life. And to me, the only thing that matters is to be a good person. That's all that matters. I don't care about that other stuff. When I see so much hate towards gays or trans or blacks or Hispanics or any religion, or I see people being put down because they don't believe in a God or a Christian God or a this or a that or whatever the religious affiliation is, I can't stand it when I see somebody saying, well, you should believe this way or else. You know, I can't stand that. We're all individuals, and we all have to live our life according to what we are comfortable with, what each of you is comfortable with. That's as long as what you choose to live with, you don't hurt somebody else with it. That's a key thing to me. You don't hurt other people with your beliefs. And by hurt, I mean literally hurt them by saying cruel things or hurtful things that could really make somebody feel bad. There's no point in that. To me, if I meet a person, the first thing I notice is, are you a nice person? Are you a nice guy? Are you a nice woman? Are you a nice kid? You know, I don't care what you are. I don't care what you believe in, as long as you don't hurt people with it. Because yes, especially like when it comes to religions, there are people out there who can take religions way to the max. You know, we've all seen it. It's caused wars. It's caused all kinds of terrible things. And to judge other people, I don't understand it, guys. When I watch some videos or I read articles about people who are judging others because of their religion or because of who they love or because of their skin color or their race, I just don't get it. I truly do not get it, because we're all in this together. We're all on this planet together. And I just wish with all my heart that all of this stuff that's going on across the world would just stop. It's like, what is the point of all these wars? What is the point of judging people and putting them down because they don't think and live the way that you do? I have read enough and seen enough. I've watched videos of young people who are crying because they're not accepted for who they are, because they're gay, or because maybe they believe in the Wiccan religion, or they're put down because they totally do believe in God, whatever. I just don't get this. I really don't, guys. I don't know where this kind of hate comes from. I mean, I'm so grateful that I was raised in a household where that just didn't exist. It simply didn't. I never heard my parents putting someone down because of their religion or because of being gay. We have gay members in our family. I never heard my parents say, "Oh my God, that's terrible." No. I just wasn't raised with that. I wasn't raised hearing, "Oh, well, that person's black," or "that person's that," or "that person's..." No, it didn't exist in my household. And my parents were very strong Catholics. They were very strong Catholics, but they weren't putting people down because they were different or because they believed different. They just didn't. And I'm so grateful for that, because we are in a society that has become so judgmental. If you don't think, look, and behave a certain way, you're going to be put down. And I think that's horrific. I think it's terrible. I think it's one of the worst things to happen to humanity, is to sit there and think, you got to think, believe, and do what I say, or else you're wrong. That's insane. How many billion people are on this planet? You think we're all going to think, behave, and believe the same? Absolutely not. And it upsets me to see that kind of stuff going on, because it has caused so much misery in this world. The wars, the hate crimes, all the terrible things that happen because people don't think exactly the same. Seriously? I mean, I don't get it. I would never judge somebody just because they were because of their race, color, or because they were gay or straight or trans or what their religious belief was. I could never judge somebody by that. Never. Not in a million years. If I meet somebody in the store, for example, when I go to the grocery store and we start chatting and talking and we're getting along just talking, you think I'm sitting there thinking, look what race he is, wonder if he's gay or straight, wonder if he's or she believes the same God, religion, or whatever that I do, or whatever. No, I don't do that. I'm just sitting there thinking, what a nice person that's chatting with me. That's all that comes into my mind. And then I run into the ones who aren't so nice. Even then, I'm not thinking what race or religion do they believe in. I don't think about, are they gay or straight. I don't think about what their belief systems are. I don't, even with the mean ones, it's just like, well, that's a mean person, not a nice person. I'm not going to bother with that one. I wanted to make this video because it's really bugging me a lot to see so much judgment. There is so much judgment, and we do not have the right to do that. And I get really infuriated when politics get involved and they're telling people how they should be, what they should believe in, who they should love, how they should act, how they should dress. That infuriates me. It's like, politics, you stay out of it. Just stay out of it, because it's none of your damn business who somebody wants to be. It's just none of their business. But yet, certain politicians are putting out there the way they think everybody should think, act, and be. And it infuriates me. Right now, one that's got me very upset is the fact that they're taking transgender people out of the military. And that blows my mind, guys. I'm sorry if you disagree. You can disagree all you want, but it blows my mind. And the concern is supposedly that they get all their surgeries done because they're in the military. They get it done for free. Well, okay, if that's the big issue, then you can, the politicians can say, look, we're not going to pay for that if that's what they choose to do. We're not going to we're not going to pay for your change of sex, surgery, whatever, or treatments, hormones, whatever they go through. But you can still be in the military, because as far as I'm concerned, if somebody is willing to join the military just to fight for our country and protect our country and be there for our country, it should not matter what their choice, their sexual choice is. That absolutely should not matter. And those of you that disagree with me, that's fine. You can disagree with me. I don't care. I'm just stating how I feel. Because to me, anybody who wants to fight for our country and be there for our country, that's all that matters. That's what matters. And I just think that is so wrong to say, well, you can't be in the military because you're transgender. What the hell is that all about? Except prejudice and racism or bigotry. It's a prejudice and a bigotry and a judgment that I don't think belongs there at all. And that one upsets me a lot. And it upsets me that there are people who think that if you don't just think and believe like they do, you're just wrong. Okay, you're wrong. You're no good. You're evil. You're wrong. That really upsets me. It's like, come on, man. Really? You want the world to be so boring that we all think, believe, and love the same? I wouldn't want it that way. I wouldn't want it at all. I've known some gay people in my life, and I do know right now in my life that are wonderful people, absolutely wonderful people. Just as I'm sure there are some that aren't. Just as in the straight world, there are some wonderful people I've met and some that are absolute jerks, absolute no good for nothings. So that's why none of that matters to me, because I know that I don't care what your religious belief is, what your sexual choice is, what your race is. I don't care, because in each one of those there's going to be the good and the bad. There's not one group of people that is 100% good or 100% bad. In terms of well, you know, like when it comes to religion, yeah, there's a massive group of people that can be, well, I'm not going to specify any particular religion, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they can be very dangerous. But I'm talking in the norm, just everyday life, like here in our country in the U.S. I'm not going to judge somebody just because they don't think the way that I do. Yes, I know that there are a lot of cults out there, religious cults, that can be extremely dangerous. No doubt about that. Even you know, well, I don't even know if I should say the word with the way YouTube is now, but you know what I'm talking about. They can be extremely dangerous. Yes, I get that. But I'm talking about just your everyday occurrences in meeting people. You know, I can't judge someone because they don't think and believe just like me. I think that's terrible. I can't even fathom doing that. And I'm just so tired of it. I'm tired of all the hate and the bigotry and the racism. I see it. I see it on videos. I see some of these people stating how they feel because someone's of someone's religion, how they put people down because you don't believe like they do. And I see the comments of people saying, well, that's how you believe, but I don't. And then the YouTube creators, oh, you're going to go to hell because you don't believe in this way. I can't understand it. And it really does bother me a lot. That we as a human race, we're all the same inside, guys. All of us are the same inside. Why we can't just put all the hate and bigotry and racism away and just be good, be there for one another. This earth provides us with everything we need to survive as humans and animals. It provides us with everything. And instead of helping one another to survive in this life, hard as it already is, we add more to it with all the racism and bigotry and judgment and hatred. We add more to the hardship of life as it already is. And that maybe it's just a crazy dream, you know, a crazy dream for a lot of people. I think there's a lot of people who have this dream of just peace throughout the world and accepting one another for who they are, as long as they are kind and good-hearted people. That's all that really matters. That's all that matters. And not be making fun of people, not be calling people names, not be putting them down because they think and believe and live differently than us, you know, than yourself. Not do all that, because it can cause so much hurt and anger and wars and hate crimes because somebody puts it out there that this is the way you should think and behave and believe, and if you don't, well, you're no good. And then the crazies go out there and start attacking those people that aren't behaving the way this person said they should. It's so wrong. And I don't know, I woke up today just thinking, after reading a couple of articles yesterday, of what some people are going through because of their belief system, and a few comments that I saw in some videos, because of their belief system or how they live their life, who they love, what have you. And I read what they're going through, and I'm just like, oh my God, this is so terrible. This is, it just saddens me. It truly saddens me that we can't just accept one another as long as one another is good. That's all that matters, guys. Is the person good? Are they kind? Are they helpful? Do they have empathy and caring for other people? That's all that matters. Nothing else matters. I don't care if a man wants to dress like a woman or a woman wants to dress like a man. I could not care less about that, because I want to know who they are. I want to know what kind of person they are. Are you a nice guy? Are you a nice woman? That's all that matters to me. I could never judge somebody because of the way they dress, because of who they love. I can't do that. And I could never judge someone because of what their religion is. I can't do it. And I certainly cannot judge someone because of what race they are or what color their skin is. That blows my mind. I mean, it really does, guys. To me, it's like, how can you judge a person based on their outward appearance or their skin color? I don't get it, guys. I truly don't, because to me, we're all unique. Thank goodness. I can't imagine what a boring world this would be if we all thought and believed and did the same. What an entirely boring world this would be. I don't know, guys. I just wanted to make this anti-hate, bigotry, and racism and judgment video, because I have to stop myself now from watching some of these videos or reading some of these articles, because it breaks my heart. It absolutely breaks my heart to see people who are suffering because they're judged for their belief system, whatever it may be. Whether it be their religious, their sexual choice, their way of living, just even their way of living life, you know, unless, like I say, it harms others, then yeah, then they're going to get judged. If you do things to hurt somebody else, you're going to get judged, definitely. But if you're just a kind person, I don't know, guys. I can't dislike somebody because they're not exactly like me, don't live just like me, don't dress just like me, don't think just like me. I can't do it. I absolutely can't, because, like I said, thankfully we were all made very unique. And I'm grateful for that. I'm very, very grateful for that we're made unique. And all of this, you know, the wars and the horrific things that have gone on because of wars and hatred and judgment, it just breaks my heart. It really does. The children, the innocent children, men and women who have suffered because of others' judgmental ways. To me, it's extremely sad. It's like, I just don't understand it. And when I see articles or see videos or read articles of people who are suffering, especially younger people, it really breaks my heart to think of younger people who are possibly thinking of ending their lives because they're not accepted just as they are. They're made fun of, they're teased, they're ridiculed, what have you, because of their belief system. The people that do that, it's heartbreaking to me. It's truly heartbreaking to me. And I went to bed last night thinking about it all and thought, imagine what a wonderful world this would be if people just accepted one another for who they are, as long as those people do not hurt others. Now, if you're going to be some crazy extremist religion and you're going to go around hurting people because they don't believe like you, or because they have a different sexual choice than you, if you're going to hurt somebody, literally physically hurt somebody, as wars have started because of it, well, yeah, that's a different story. But it just breaks my heart that we can't just live on this earth that has provided everything we need to live, food, water, shelter, whatever. It provides everything we need to survive. And instead of coming together to make it all a wonderful thing, it's a battle across the world, whether it be because of race, because of sexual choice, because of religion, because of skin color, because of the way you live your life. Everything's just a battle, and I don't know. Maybe it does depend on how you're raised. I don't know. I just know that I'm so thankful I was raised not to just judge somebody and hate them or cause them misery or hurt them physically, hurt them or verbally hurt them because they're not like me. I'm glad I wasn't raised to do that to people, hurt them in some way or another. Oh man, you watch so many videos and read so many articles, and it's like, man, this world is rampant with so much sadness. Just so much sadness because people just don't want to accept others for who they are. And to me, that's extremely sad, guys. I just wanted to make this video because it just, I think about the world and what it could be like, how beautiful it could be, what a wonderful life it could be for everybody if all of that judgment wasn't there. The judgment that has led to so much hate and wars and what have you, and hate crimes, all because of judgment. And we don't have the right to do that. We just don't. And it doesn't help that politicians throw their 2 cents in and then their followers just follow them regardless, not stopping to think, well, that's not right, I'm not going to do that. They just follow them. And that, to me, is so wrong. It's just so wrong. So anyway, guys, just wanted to vent a little and wish that we could all come together and just be happy with one another, because there's so much division for so many reasons that it saddens me, and in more personal ways than you might realize. It saddens me very, very much. So anyway, guys, I'm hungry, haven't eaten. It's already after 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and these guys have eaten, but I haven't, so I'm a little hungry now. So anyway, guys, spread kindness, spread acceptance, get rid of the judgment. Try to I won't say spread the love, because to me that's so cliche, and you can't just love somebody. But you can spread kindness and acceptance and goodness and empathy and caring. You can spread that. So spread those things, guys. Try to make maybe just the area you live in a little better place for somebody, instead of judging them and putting them down in any way. Spread the caring and acceptance. That's really what this world needs a lot of. An awful lot of. So take care, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. See you in the next video. Bye-bye. I gotta move this puppy. She's always in the way. She's always in the way. Okay, there we go.